was over my head. I knew I had to leave at night, they dropped the charges. I paid a pretty limousine, a big price. Go as fast as this car can drive. Ice cold and a call out of Mayday, call out of Mayday, call out of Mayday. No soul in his eyes, just a bullseye. And last time I saw a whole other crazy, whole other crazy, whole other crazy come alive. A darker side gonna disappear. I tell myself into the mirror.
Good morning. Welcome back to Keto Homestead with Jess. I hope y'all rested well. How is it going? We've got wild edibles in the house. Cookie, Suburban Hillbilly. Hello. Good morning. Morning. I'm still up trying to process tomatoes before I lose many more. I know, Suburban. That's what I've been working on. Why is it so dark in here? I was up late last night doing the same thing. Oh my goodness. I am so exhausted. I don't know if you can tell by my voice. But I hope you stay, Suburban, and join me in the kitchen as I continue the process. Today, I am doing tomato soup. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 jars of stewed tomatoes yesterday. There's my stewed tomatoes. Credit goes to, I've been using this recipe for years and years and years. I love this recipe. It's simple. It's tasty. Love it. This recipe comes from Noreen's Kitchen. If you don't know her, go check her out. She's an awesome cook. She's got a lot of knowledge on canning and cooking and spices and stuff like that. Really love that recipe. Like I said, we've been using it. I don't even know how many years. At least 5+ years we've been using it. But today I am working on tomato juice. And this has been basically simmering all night long. I did two batches of the stewed tomatoes last night, and I was beat, you guys. I was so exhausted. So basically I had Barrett put the tomato juice recipe together for me. I pulled out the recipe and he just put all the ingredients together, which was nice because I wasn't going to stand in the kitchen not one more minute. I think I went to bed at like 11 o'clock last night. I was just, like I said, I was exhausted. So this recipe goes, this credit for this recipe is Whipple Homestead, I believe is the channel. Whipple for sure. Miss Lori. This is her recipe. If you want to check out the recipe, I put it in the description down below so you can make it too if you want. Really good recipe. Love this recipe. She's awesome. Her husband's awesome. If you don't know her, go check her out. I put the link in the description below as well. So in this, you guys, you know I always improvise when it comes to my recipes. So her recipe calls for dehydrated bell peppers, and I believe dehydrated onions. Instead of that, I put fresh peppers and fresh onions in there. So I need my immersion blender so I can blend all of this up. And I have no idea how much tomato juice I'm going to get because this is basically the leftover from me making the stewed tomatoes. And I was not about to go down to the garden and get more tomatoes last night. So we'll see how much this makes. Thank you so much, Wild Edibles. Yes, please like, share. I would really appreciate it. Oh my gosh, my cat scared me. It's trying to climb up the front door. Wild says, good luck to both of you. Mine are still green. I bought some Roma tomatoes to make sauce. A good deal for $5 for a small basket. Awesome. Yes, Cookie, I agree. Tomato soup and grilled cheese is always delicious. And the thing about when you make like these recipes, the tomato juice and the stewed tomatoes, it's awesome to have on the shelf. Whoop a holler. Thank you, Suburban. Thank you so much. You are right. So the great thing about these recipes are you can add it to whatever you want. There's not any overpowering herbs or anything like that. So when you open your jar up and pull it off the shelf, then you can add your spices or whatever. Barrett likes to add the tomato juice to his chili. He likes to add the stewed tomatoes to his chili. So it's very versatile, and you just pull it off the shelf and add the spices you want or seasonings you want. Yes, Miss Lori and Mr. Brown. Thank you, Suburban. I take it you know them. It's a lot of work, but so much better homegrown, homemade. I totally agree. And cheaper if you grow your own. Yes, yes. Yes, you're 100% right. All right, you guys, so I'm going to start this immersion blender. So if noise bothers you, please mute me or turn the volume down. I'm going to get this started, and then we'll pull the jars out of the oven. Everything's ready. I made sure to turn everything on and be ready for you this morning. So here we go. Oh, you know what? Oh, I made a mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. I got bay leaves in here I wanted to pull out. Where are my pinchers? My tongs. Ah! Oh well. Hopefully they're still intact. If not, I guess they're ground up in here. This is what happens when you get so exhausted from canning. But, you know, the winter months are coming, and I'll be dreaming of these days, wishing I was back in the kitchen canning. I know that I put 5 in here, and I've got 3 out so far. I think last night I was delirious. I was so tired, you guys. Cats, I gotta feed these cats here in a second. They're driving me nuts already. You'd think they were starving. They eat twice a day. And they still act like they're starving. I don't get it. Oh, I found another one. So that's 4. I have 2 more if I'm not ground up. Alright, I must have ground them up because I ain't finding them. Whatever. We got the majority out. Let's see what the chat says. Suburban says, I've been sub to them forever. Awesome. Hey, Crystal. Good to see you. Good morning to you. I hear you. The barn cat insists on being fed first. It's like you. Yeah. So I don't have to listen to you. Right. Put it through a strainer. No harm, no foul. It's all right. I'll leave it be, Suburban. I think, honestly, I already ground them up, so. All right, get out, get out, get out. All right. Cats are fed. Hopefully they'll be quiet now. Suburban, what are you working on? Curious, what are you canning up today? Hey, Art, good to see you. Good morning. How's everything with you? You know what? That's funny. Maybe I should just keep merging. It brings it to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got them, you guys. All 5 of them are out. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. It had the aroma throughout the whole house all night long. So good. All right, so everything's hot. We're working with hot tomato juice, hot canner, hot jars. Hopefully this will all go smooth. I need to do some mixed pickles, just crushed tomatoes, and maybe pickling jalapenos and banana peppers. Black Wolf, hello and welcome. Welcome to my live. I need to make pickled okra too, but they will wait. We need smell-o-vision. I agree. Definitely. I've been saying that forever. We definitely need smell-o-vision. I need coffee, but it's still trying to heat up. I haven't even had my first cup. Like I said, I have no idea how many jars this is going to give me, so I just did 4. This was basically just the leftover of stewed tomatoes, or the tomatoes that I was processing for stewed tomatoes. You guys, I swear this kitchen is not big enough for me and my needs. So we'll see how this goes. And you know what? Just for kicks. Oh my gosh. I am going to pull out yesterday's breakfast, sausage gravy, and biscuits. I'm going to throw that in the oven, let that heat up while we're canning. I don't have to worry about it. There's my funnel. We got my funnel. We got canning salt and lemon juice. I might have to go to the pantry. I'm about out of this bottle of lemon juice. Hopefully I can make it through this session of canning without having to go over there. We're going to do a teaspoon of canning salt. And I'm just going to put salt in 3 of them to see where we're at. And I'm going to do a teaspoon of lemon juice in each one too. to have enough for one more if we need it. All right, fun part. Time to ladle the stuff in. And grab my phone so I can keep up on the chat. Ooh. Ark says I'm on my third cup. Ah, I'm slacking. I need to catch up. Hey, we got Gemma in the house. How you doing, Gemma? You feeling any better? I hope you're over your sickness. I tried okra last year. Grew a few. But it's so hard to grow up here to chili at nights and bugs eat them. Yeah, to be able to grow okra here in Ohio, I have to start okra super early. I have a small kitchen too. Would be so much easier with more space, right? Stay, please. Thank you. I have a cold cup here waiting for the pot to warm up. I have a huge kitchen at home, but it's so hard cleaning everything before I can. It's a job on its own. I think cleaning a small kitchen is a job. Hey, Be Charming, good morning. Power was out all night and the hurricane has finally arrived in our area. Oh no. I wonder if you're in the same area as Moonlight Gypsy. She messaged me last night. I don't even know what time it was. Maybe 8, 9 o'clock. And she said that the winds and the rain was finally coming in. Prayers to all of you that are in the midst of that hurricane. At the farm, we will be staying at a tiny house. My kitchen has just enough room to turn around in, but everything is right there. I'm doing a little better. Got my voice back, but still struggling to eat. Ugh. Sorry to hear that, Gemma. I'm glad you're doing a little better, though. Moonlight is about 70 miles northeast of me. Okay. And you guys, prayers out to Louisiana. Louisiana's getting hit hard too. I didn't know what was going on with Louisiana until Peanut posted a video last night. I believe he said 60,000 acres in Louisiana has burnt. They're having wildfires like crazy. So prayers to Florida or anybody else in the midst of the hurricane, and prayers for Louisiana. Let's see if I can do this without making a mess. I'm going to turn my canner down just a little bit. Oh, it's not my canner boiling, it's my coffee. Coffee, guys! Woo! I'm excited. I need my coffee. Let's see. And of course, I will have to go down to the garden and get more tomatoes later today. Because the tomatoes are full. They're in full swing. I think next I'll do, what am I doing? Next I'll do crushed tomatoes. Or not crushed tomatoes, diced tomatoes. That'll be a easy one to do. I'm trying to hurry up and get all my canning and stuff done because I have friends and neighbors that are ready for tomatoes. They want tomatoes too, so I got to get mine put up before I start giving any away.
Try this?
No, not yet. It's too hot.
You're a wimp.
Yeah, I saw the video Peanut made. I had no idea. I didn't either. Hey, Brian. Good morning.
Still better.
Wait to the show. Be Charming says, I'm making tomato juice. What are you doing? Wait. Good morning.
Go back to bed then.
No, you can stay up.
No.
No, you're staying here.
No, I'm going back to bed.
Throw it in the oven if you want. I just put the sausage gravy and the other biscuits in there. I wasn't expecting you to get up this morning.
Over there.
Cookie says good morning. Brian says good morning, Barrett.
Morning, 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 morning. Your tab's still a little bitter, babe.
All right. Well, what do you want me to add more sugar to it or what?
You been putting pepper and stuff in there?
No. Here, lift that up and pour it in there for me. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Sweet. So we got 3 quarts out of that. Wild says good morning. Wild apples.
Good morning.
Oh my gosh. Oh, what?
You're no coffee.
You just went to bed. You guys, Barrett didn't go to bed until 4 o'clock this morning.
It's 3 hours.
Yeah.
You should have said anything. Now we're getting back to bed.
No, you're not going back to bed.
Yeah, hell.
Nuh-uh, we got things to do, mister. You're up now. You might as well stay up.
Mm-hmm. Going back to bed.
Next year, we're planning a market garden because we can actually sell veggies big time here. Even the store wants local veggies. That's awesome. Yes, we are on Eastern Time, Cookie. What are you on? Where's my jar lister? All right. right, these are going into the canner for 45 minutes. I gotta put a bunch more water in here.
Well, is anybody on it survived the storm?
Well, B Charming's in the chat, and she says that the storm's heading towards them now. Just a little bit more. Now I have my tops of my jars covered. All right. On with the lid. Get my mess clean. See chat. The tractor we use for the garden will cut hay out back too. That's awesome. I'm in Missouri Central Time. Oh, okay. Thank you, Brian. The tomatoes look good that you posted. Firefly, good morning. Domino's Pizza. May I take your order? Yeah, you could, but you didn't answer the phone this morning. We need to fix fencing where the moose went through. There's a barrier around to smushing fences a few spots. Flathead says, chicken wings, please. That's what she always says when I call her. What'd you use the bread scraper, the dough scraper for? Oh. We did have one fatality yesterday with all the canning we did. One of the jars did bust in the canner, which I was pretty shocked it was a ball jar that busted too. And I checked it before we canned to make sure there was no cracks or anything, but it busted and we had tomatoes all through the canner, had that mess to clean up. That sucks when that happens, especially when you're on a roll canning and you're just trying to get jars in there as quick as possible, and then you gotta stop or something like that. All right, now I gotta clean up my mess because we are done canning for the morning until I get more tomatoes.
Yep, way down there.
I know it. Don't remind me. Firefly says I just woke up. Did you call in sick, Firefly? What a mess. Laugh out loud. Gotta laugh at it sometimes, though. On a roll, something is bound to happen. I know, right? Wild.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, August 30th. The time is 7:20 a.m. Currently, it's 61 degrees with partly cloudy skies. You can expect partly cloudy skies until this evening, clearing until tonight. Today's high will be 74 degrees at 4 p.m., and the low will be 58.
What?
You doing good?
74 is the high, the low is 58.
Oh, where's there?
No, it's not. Quit saying that. Not here yet. Better get your butt in motion. We got things to do before it hits. All right.
Go outside, got your fire going.
I ain't getting a fire going right now. It's too hot in here.
Oh,
It's too hot in here. We got roasters and canners and ovens going. We'll be fine. All right, Barrett's coffee's going to be brewing. Be ready. Let's get this big old boy cleaned up. So when I'm ready for my next batch, it'll be nice and clean. I think we're gonna do crushed tomatoes. Unless you want to do another round of stewed tomatoes.
What do you got?
The plain ones, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of the plain ones. Okay. So we've got 2 styles of the stewed tomatoes. We got plain, which really isn't plain, but it's got sesame seed. Oh my gosh, celery seed, pepper and salt in it. I love celery seed, you guys. And then the other one's an Italian stewed tomato, so it's got all your herbs and stuff in it. And that was a new recipe I tried this year. I don't even know where that one came from. But the Italian stewed tomatoes, it came from the Suburban Soapbox. And Barrett didn't care for that one, so we're going to just stick to the original from Noreen's Kitchen. I guess, you know, once you're used to something and that's what you like to eat, you like to stick to it. So, like I said, we've been eating those stewed tomatoes for 5+ years now. Sometimes it's just best to stick to the original. I swear they're trying to break me at work to make me quit. I ache all over today. I'm so sorry, Firefly. I'm still fighting chickens for my squash on the poop pile. I took out 3 big ones, a few more, and they are huge too. Oh, you got the Hubbard squash, huh? Firefly. Oh, and hi everyone. Firefly says hi, Barrett.
Hi.
Gemma says hi, Barrett. Gemma. Gemma.
Hi, Gemma.
Many have chicken holes, but they heal up. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, what has chicken holes? It took me a minute to process that comment. A new person came in the barn yesterday, a friend's kid, and the puppies went crazy barking at him, learning stranger danger already. That's funny. Kept him busy, I bet. Yes, my favorite. Huge and yummier. Yummy, better than pumpkin pie. Yum. Hey, Marshmallow Man, good morning to you. Gemma said, yay, I got a special shout out. Thanks, Barrett. That cheered me up.
You're welcome, Gemma.
quit spilling water all down me. My goodness. All right. Woo-hoo. Done with that. You hungry? Coffee? There you go. Welcome. Put those clothes at. I'm starving. I'm always starving now. Okay. Now I can sit down and chit chat with y'all. Having a wake and bake. It's a good morning. Firefly, anybody been to Iceland? You still dreaming of Iceland, Firefly? Me and Shed Wars, laugh out loud. The weight is good, laugh out loud, but my scales don't go up that high. Oh well. They are over 10 pounds each of food high in magnesium. Oh, that's not magnesium. That's Yeah, it is magnesium. I was thinking of the other one. Manganese, or what's it called? I don't know. I can't think this morning. Brian, thank you for the hearts.
What's Brian doing up this early?
I know, Brian's up early. He's been coming to the early lives, though, the last couple times. Easy to store for long term till after January. Not easy to cut, though. Laugh out loud. It's recommended to throw them on the ground to break them apart. Squish and squash. Hey, Carl. Good afternoon to you. Brian has been a member for 25 months. I think Brian and Red Silo are the top standing members. They've been the members for the longest. Isn't that crazy? Firefly says, oh my God, I'm walking like Frankenstein because I'm so stiff. Oh no. Looks like the last cow will be bred. The bulls are still following her around. They're like, give it up. Raining there. Not raining here. It's a little overcast, but it ain't raining. Our milk cow should have a calf this spring. That's so exciting. I'm so jelly wild. Brian says, yes, up early this morning. Brian says, wow. Ugh. I want to hug a cow. I want to hug a cow too. I want to touch its nose. I miss cow noses and hugs and kisses. They're the best. Oh no, Wild. Kidney stones. I've never had one before, but I watched my brother-in-law. He gets one like every month. Carl says, I've hugged a cow. Cows are fun to hug. The big bull calf in the barn loves hugs. Aww. Grain barrels are overflowing. It's coming down that hard, Firefly. Wild. So true. How's YouTube diet going? It's hard. Is it hard? Yeah, it's hard, Firefly. I'm trying to keep myself busy doing other stuff, and then I exhaust myself doing the other stuff because I'm trying to keep my mind off YouTube. Where's my salt? But I have to say, I've been getting a lot done. I've been focusing on my Bible journaling, my Bible studies in the morning. So my Bible journaling has been going good. You've seen I posted, well, most of you seen on the community tab, I started my new calendar. So I started scrapbooking my new calendar. I've done all this crazy canning. I've organized the pantry. Barrett's built shelves. Barrett fixed the chicken coop. What else have we done?
Not none of our
Harvest the tomatoes, process them, can them. I have to remember to feed the pony different so he doesn't bite me by mistake. Laugh out loud. Open flat hand for treats. Yes. Oh my goodness. This pony bite and horse bites hurt. I used to have a horse that would, you'd bend over to tighten the girth. And every time you do it, this dang horse would reach around with its head and bite you right there under your arm. It hurt so bad it'd leave the biggest bruise. My gosh. I don't miss that. Firefly says, good, Jess. I guess it's good, but for me, mentally it's good. I feel like I'm missing a lot, though. I've been writing new poetry, which I'm planning to upload on my channel. Awesome, Gemma. Are you serious, Firefly? No. You're allergic to celery? I think that's the first time I've heard that one. I'm glad he doesn't bite, but I don't want him to start either. I'm learning. Having fun with him, yeah. It's a bad habit. I found celery powder. Ooh. I don't think I've ever tried the celery powder, but the celery seed is yummy. I love celery seed. What happens when you eat celery, Firefly? Here. You're welcome. That was a good hearty breakfast. Sausage gravy and keto biscuits. And I did so much yesterday, you guys. I ended up taking a nap. I don't even remember what time it was, but I got up after 11 o'clock sometime. And I got back up and started canning again. And through the whole process of canning and napping and everything, I never ate. So by the time Barrett woke up, I think he woke up at noon. I was so hangry. I was irritated by everything, irritable. I was snapping. He's like, my goodness. And I'm like, I know. I was like, I don't know what's wrong with me. And then I realized I hadn't ate anything. I was like, I need to eat something. I said, I'm hangry. He's like, you need to eat something. He's like, stop everything you're doing and get something to eat now. And then I was better after that, wasn't I?
Yes, what a grizzly bear.
I wasn't a grizzly bear after I ate.
Yeah.
Inside my mouth swells up. Ooh, that's weird. You know, I think Barrett's allergic to, he's not allergic to cinnamon, but I get a gum. It's called Pure Gum. And I get a cinnamon flavor and I have a mint flavor. And he does fine with the mint flavor, but the cinnamon flavor, it does that to his mouth too, Firefly. At least blisters in his mouth. People have voted for me to bring back poetry on my channel. I did a poll yesterday. 70% said yes, 20 said no. Awesome. That's a pretty good percentage, Gemma. Mooney's texting my phone. It's not high on my allergy list. All right, I gotta go see what she's saying to me. She says, hitting now, lost power at 6. Wow. Prayers out to Florida, you guys. Mooney's getting ready to get hit, so prayer warriors, I'm asking you for prayers for her. And her family, of course. All right. I told her I was praying for her and having everybody in chat pray for her too. Yeah, Gemma does really good poetry. I didn't see the poll either, Gemma. I apologize. I'm taking, if you guys haven't realized, with Firefly commenting, I've been taking a YouTube break for mental health. Trying to cut back on YouTube and the lives that I go to. And just get right in my brain, I guess. Oh, a little update on the shirt, the merch, my merch. She's working on the website to add the items now. So all the designs are done. They're ready to go. Now we're just waiting for them to upload on the internet so that they can be purchased. So super excited. Can't wait. I need to make a list of the things that I want to get too, because y'all can't be buying my merch if I don't have none. Right? Firefly. I'm a big mouth. It's all right. I still love you, Firefly. And it's not like it was a big deal or anything, Firefly. It's no big secret. Not like you were running around YouTube telling everybody about my granny panties or something. Does that make you laugh, babe? It's on my community tab. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. So we will, members, if there's any members in here, I know there's members in here.
Hey, you selling those on your store too? Granny panties?
Huh?
Are you selling those too? Granny
No.
panties?
No, I'm not selling granny panties.
What?
I know. Firefly wants thongs. She wants me to sell keto home sew with
I
Jess
can
thongs.
say, I can say keto homestead.
That's messed up.
Ew.
Why isn't it letting me do that? Okay, I figured it out. Jeez. I was trying to open another tab on my phone and it wasn't letting me, or I couldn't figure it out this morning for some reason. Okay. I'm here. I don't see. Oh, please answer this poll. I would love to know. Bring back poetry on the channel? Yes. Bring back poetry on the channel? No. Would you like a poetry live stream? All right, I voted, Gemma. Gemma wants you to come say hi to her on camera.
I just got, I don't have my manly face on.
Do you hear that, Gemma? Babe, get in here and say hi to Gemma. Say hi to everybody.
Oh.
You don't have your manly face on? What the heck is that? Wild says I just made it 71%.
See, I'm invisible. Hi, Gemma. Hi, everyone. Good morning.
I just voted all say Gemma, Brian said. I purposely didn't work 12 hours yesterday so I could go swimming after and got there and the pool was closed. Are you serious? You and that pool have beef because every time you try to get there, something happens. Gemma says, yay, Mr. Barrett. She says, so good to see you.
Good to see you too. Which I can't see him, but
Firefly says he doesn't have his eyelashes on.
have what?
Your eyelash is on.
Yeah.
So what's your plan today, babe?
I don't know. Till I get up.
Go
Go back to bed.
back to bed. What are you doing right now?
Listen to you.
No, what are you doing right now?
Listen to you.
What are you on?
I'm on the computer, but
I know, but what are you playing?
what are you playing?
I'm not playing anything. I have a sink left to wash. Then I'm taking a dang nap. Sounds good to me, Suburban. I'll probably finish this canning session and go back to sleep myself. Take me an hour nap. Isn't that funny during canning season? It doesn't matter how much sleep you get, you're still exhausted. I never understood that. I could go to sleep at a normal time at night, wake up in the morning, be up for 2 or 3 hours, and be ready for a nap. Sometimes I'm ready for a nap as soon as I get up. Like, I need to go back to bed. Wild says, good luck having a nap. Suburban, you know any good green tomato recipes? I think I might do some green tomato salsa or something. I don't know. Is there anything else out there? Suburban says always. Jenna says I've not slept yet. It's nearly 1 p.m. here. Wow, Gemma, you better get your rest, girl. Sleep is really, really important when you're trying to get better. Awesome. I just checked. We got 6 watching and 12 thumbs up. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. I know, but my body seems to have other ideas. I was up 3 times last night thinking it was morning. Wow, that's crazy. Barrett went to bed at like 4 o'clock this morning. And I'm like, what time is it? Because I looked out and it was still dark out. And he's like, it's 4 a.m. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting up yet. I rolled over, went back to sleep until 5:30. Thank you for the hearts, Brian. Did I ever turn? I didn't. I never turned the oven off, guys. Ah. Brian said, you're welcome. So what are you guys doing? I know Suburban's up canning until she takes her nap. What's everybody else up to? Jim, are you going to be writing poems today? I haven't done much with green tomatoes other than fried green tomatoes. I've seen people make relish and salsa, but I haven't done them. Yeah, this will be my first year doing anything with green tomatoes as well. Other than the fried green tomatoes, of course. Yes, writing and hopefully uploading. You know, Gemma, I try so hard. I don't know how many times I've tried to get a schedule going. I can't do it. I was supposed to be recording the last couple of days, but I get busy doing and not recording. And then I kick myself in the butt. Man, I should have recorded that. Yeah, that's usually what I use too. Suburban is the tomatillos, and I've got those exploding in the garden too. I got to get those harvested. But I grew those Aunt Ruby's green tomatoes this year, specifically for fried green tomatoes. But I planted like 6 plants, and they went crazy. So I'm trying to figure out what else to do with them. Firefly says I'll be doing jack squat. It finally cooled off some here, says Brian. Awesome. Hey Louisiana High Ride, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a good day. We're all just chatting about what we're gonna do today. What are you doing today? Oh, I'm not in live chat either. Alright, well, at least I didn't miss any comments. Louisiana High Ride says, I'm working today. Maybe relish. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I can do relish. I guess I'll be doing some research today too. See what I can come up with. Relish is a good idea. Barrett said I planted way too much this year. I got to downsize next year, you guys. We got 7 in the chat. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up for me. I'd appreciate it. Share me out if you would. What's it saying that for? It just said I had no connection, and then it said you're connected now. Oh, I gotta feed animals yet. I haven't even went out yet. Feeding animals, maybe picking berries or cleaning up, maybe. You still got berries wild? Our berries are all done for the season. I thought we got quite a bit of raspberries this year. I was like so excited because I thought I picked a lot of raspberries, which I know I did, but I done ate them, you guys. I went through them too quick. Scanner's taking forever to come up to boil. Oh, probably because I didn't turn them on high. What the heck? You guys, I'm slacking. Sitting here waiting for it to come up to a boil. Tomorrow we gotta go into town, so it's gonna be a busy day tomorrow. So we gotta try to get things done that we can around the homestead today if I don't sleep too long. I try to only take an hour nap when I do lay down for a nap, but sometimes it ends up being 2 or 3 hours. And then I'm kicking myself. I'm like, oh, why did I sleep that long? I'm waiting for a text message or phone call from a acquaintance. She's got, I think like 6 or 7 apple trees. And as soon as I get a text from her, once she gets her stuff processed, then she'll be texting me to come up and get whatever excess apple she has. So I'll be doing apple pie filling and homemade pectin. So I can't wait for that. Yeah, we have an apple tree, but it's still really young, and this is the first year it's produced. And what, you got 6 apples on it this year? So hopefully next year it'll do really good, and I won't have to go anywhere else. Hey! I want to kill that cat. I'll be right back, guys.
Alright, guys, she went out to get the chicks away from the cats. Chicks keep on flying the coop, and the cats keep on chasing them. Did they get it?
I don't know where it went to. Cat dropped it and ran.
You know where the chick went to? Sorry, Flower Farm, but your cat's going for a ride.
Did you hear it squawking out there?
We got to fix another, put another door for the winder in the door.
Yeah. But you got the door made, right?
I got it made in there. I just got to cut that one slab off.
Alright. Cherries and blackberries. Cranberries soon. Oh my gosh, I wish I could grow cranberries. I picked crab apples yesterday. I like butter with them. The pony likes them for treats. Crab apples are really, really good for making homemade pectin too. Have you ever done homemade pectin, Wild? What else did I pick crab up? Oh, I already read that. Jeez. The penny likes mints. Those were a treat before I got him. So I took chocolate mint out of my garden in town and planted around the fence lines here. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know they liked mint. I guess your pony will always have fresh breath. Next year it will do well. Oh yeah, definitely. But I mixed that and applesauce and oatmeal and made him tiny cookies. He loves those, so no more candies. Aw. Hello, Orlando. Good to see you. Thanks for coming into live. I'm in school now, just stopping in. Well, I appreciate it. I hope you have a good day at school. Romeo. His name's Romeo. Aw. How cute.
Where's that button anyway?
I don't know. I think it was Tigger. 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 I think it was Tigger. Because when I went out there and yelled, he dropped and ran.
Big cat?
Yeah. So the canner is now boiling. I got 45 minutes. So it is done. We're definitely have to do some more tomato juice because I only got 12 quarts out, I only got 3 quarts out of that. So we'll have to do some more tomato juice as well. I think we'll have more canned tomato products than we will anything else that I've canned this year. Which is cool. It'll be fine. We use a lot of tomato products. For real, I'm about ready to go back to sleep. Whew. That tire bug just came up and bit me. I cooked my choke cherries and it makes it thicker. I don't think I've ever had choke cherries. You ever had choke cherries, Barrett? No, I don't think we have them around here. I've heard of them, but is it better with that pepper in it?
Salty gravy? Salt.
I know I put too much salt this morning, but I add pepper too. Babe, I'm ready to go back to bed. All right, finish the live in the canner, please. Well, how come?
I'm not a YouTube person.
He says he's not a YouTube person. Yeah, you are. You're on my YouTube all the time.
Watch.
Wait. I need my toothpick. I got a piece of sauce. Wait, where's my birthday?
Oh, no.
Hey, Roaming Prepper, good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, today's the 30th, babe. Roaming, we're just canning tomatoes this morning. I got tomato juice in the canner waiting for it to get done. I'm trying to stay awake. I'm super exhausted from all these canning days. Yes, mints are an old type of treat used here. I never known that either. I don't think my uncle's workhorse got treats beside weeds. Now, we used to give the horses treats and stuff like that, but normally it was like apples. We always give them apples. Hey, Ned, it's good to see you. How are you doing? Eating dinner here in Hong Kong. I hope all is well and your spirits are up now. You guys, I'm super excited. The watch hours on the channel have totally skyrocketed. So any of you that have put on a playlist and have been helping me out with watch hours, I really appreciate it. I believe my watch hours now, I only need 500 more watch hours, and we'll definitely hit that by the end of the year. So I'm super stoked. We got 4 more months to get 500 watch hours. I think we can do that. And then it'll start all over again next year from scratch. Brian says, awesome, Jess. I know, right? Those watch hours, they are difficult to get. Hey, Random, good morning to you. Hope the midweek has been well. Chat, good morning. It has been well. Very busy, but well. And I'm thankful it is busy because I sleep hard once I lay my head down at night. The owners both have health problems and no time for him, and I needed a buddy. Old owners can still see him on video. I'm glad I could help good people. Yeah, that's awesome. I think those are like the best situations to have, Lyle. I came across a situation, I think it was last year. Yeah, it was last summer. I was so upset because an elderly couple, I don't know, probably 3 towns away, they had a couple of milk cows, and they had to get rid of them because, well, the husband passed away, and the wife had really bad arthritis in her fingers and her wrists and stuff, and she couldn't milk the cow anymore, and she was worried that the cow would, swell up and get backed up and stuff from not being milked. So she wanted to give me the milk cow. The only thing was I had to come up with the transportation to go get the cow and bring it home. Well, the only livestock trailer I have is like It's a homemade livestock trailer, but it's not built for a cow. It's built for hogs, and it's definitely not tall enough. The doorway on it isn't tall enough to get a full-size cow into it. And I couldn't find anybody that would transport the cow for me. I was so upset. Like, I could have had a milk cow, and it was already in milk. It was ready to go. Oh, broke my heart. He was well taken care of, but it's hard to do that when you're pray for them, please. Prayers sending out to them. And I'll always stand by it. Like, almost every animal that I have been gifted or given or dumped on me, they have been the best animals. I think out of all the years that we have accepted animals, there was only one. There was only one that was really bad, and it wasn't even given to us. I actually bought that one. It was horrible. That freaking La Mancha that always butted me, got me in the crotch. No, the one with the horns. She would always put her head down and put her horns in my crotch.
The brown one.
Yeah. That one, oh, that was horrible. Every time I went out to feed him, she'd come up behind me and put her horns in between my legs and lift me up. And I had bruises on my thighs for months because she just would not leave me alone. And she was just mean. She was mean. Yeah, they say like when you have an animal like that, you grab their horns and bring their head down to the ground to show them dominance. You know how many times I had that freaking goat's head to the ground? It never worked. She didn't care. Choke cherries or black cherries are good, but not like sweet cherries. Way more flavor, but sour sweet too. I grew up eating them acquired taste. Did not know that. But yeah, the mixed breed animals are always the best animals for some reason. The ones that are given to you are normally the best. Well, there was that dang raisinette chicken you got. I hated that. That was like when I first started getting into homesteading. I knew nothing about chickens or anything. And there was a lady on Facebook giving away this rooster. It was this little itty bitty rooster. I didn't even know what kind of rooster it was, or I knew nothing. And I was like, oh, free rooster. I was so excited. It was my first chicken to get. And she dropped it off at the house, and it was just this itty bitty black. It was like a Cornish hen or something, but it was black. That chicken was evil. That was Barrett's buddy. And I named him Raisinette because he looked like a little tiny turd. He was a turd. He freaking, every time I went to feed him, I have freckles on my legs, and he'd peck my freckles every time. And there were some times that he'd make me bleed. Barrett's like, oh, chickens don't make you bleed. They just peck. They don't bite. Bull crap. He'd grab my skin and pull. And he'd laugh. He thought it was the funniest thing ever. He was mean. I don't know what happened to him. Do you remember what happened to him? Oh, did we find him dead? Oh, I don't remember. I was happy he was gone.
He wouldn't get up on the roof. He was always sitting on the ground. I think he's too small to fly up.
Yeah. And back then I wasn't butchering yet, or else I would have butchered his butt, but I didn't know about butchering chickens back then or anything. What?
No, you wouldn't.
Barrett wouldn't let me. Even if I knew how to butcher a chicken back then.
I got your pet pigs. I got my certain pets.
Oh my gosh. Barrett always adopts. That's another thing. We gotta get the pen ready for the ducks. Barrett always adopts a duck. There's always a favorite duck, and it follows him around everywhere he goes. Nothing. It's just funny. I'll be like, all right, these animals are butcher animals. You cannot get attached to them. Yeah, right. He always has his few he picks out. Those are mine. Don't touch them. But then he says, no more animals.
The animals you get.
Yeah, but
I
even,
adopt.
huh?
The ones you get, I adopt. But then you're going to butcher them.
Oh, so you're trying to save their lives because I'm a butcher.
Save the chicks.
No. This ain't no sanctuary.
Yeah.
No.
Right there.
Ryan, you laughing at us? These are our everyday conversations.
Ryan agrees with me. Save the chicks.
Ryan, do you agree with him? Are you going to come and save all the chicks too instead of eat them?
We're chick men.
We're chick men. We could just throw them all in the air fryer and have chicken nuggets.
Oh.
Lives help with watch hours. Yes, they do. That's why I said we'll definitely get it by the end of the month. I do 3 lives a week, so I'm just excited to get them in before the end of the year. It was a personal goal. Brian says I get attached to animals also. So does Barrett. I'll tell you though, the first time I ever went to butcher a meat rabbit, it scared the living daylights out of me. It was horrible. So everything I've ever learned how to do, like when it came to the homestead, is usually on YouTube. Like when I learned how to neuter the piglets, that was all by trial and error and learning off of YouTube. I'd never done anything like that before. And I just got used to it. I got really, really good at it. And then the same thing, like I'd always hunted. I started hunting when I was 16. So deer and elk and moose and bear and stuff like that, I knew how to butcher, but not small animals. It's a bit different. Like it's a lot different. So I had to learn how to butcher chickens and ducks. That was all from YouTube. Rabbits, all from YouTube. And the rabbit, I think, was the worst experience for me because I didn't have like any equipment or anything. Like there's different things that you can use, like to break their neck or whatever to dispatch them. I didn't have the money for that stuff, so when I started doing meat rabbits, I just took my knife out there to dispatch them. And the first one I went to do, it screamed. It screamed like a little kid or something, and it scared me. I wasn't expecting it. Nobody told me rabbits scream like that. I've never heard a rabbit scream in my life. I came back in the house, I was crying. I was like, I can't do it. I told Barrett, I'm like, you gotta go out there and do it. He's like, I'm not doing it. Barrett has nothing to do with the dispatch. He won't dispatch an animal.
I will. I have to.
I guess he will if he has to, but I've never seen him do it. Huh?
He was learning.
Oh, okay. So it's your turn.
If you would have done that, I would have done it for you. The next one, you just tell me to do it. The next one, tell me to do this.
That's not true.
You can't learn nothing if you don't do it yourself.
That's not true.
Yes,
Anyways, at that time, his son Brian was staying with us, and I made him go out and dispatch the rabbit for me because I couldn't do it. All right, Suburban. I hope you enjoy your nap and you get lots of rest. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. It's hard. It is hard to dispatch your own animals, especially when you get attached to them. That sucks when you can't get a trailer, right, Wild? That's one of my goals in life. One day I will have a livestock trailer so that I can get the cows or a horse or whatever comes up. Brian says, oh no, yeah, it was terrifying. That was definitely trauma to me and probably the rabbit. Hey, Peanut, good to see you. Now, the first rabbit that I ever seen dispatched was by a friend's family member in Louisiana, and I just couldn't bring myself to do that. And they basically just grabbed the rabbit by the ear and like fling it really hard and it breaks her neck. And I couldn't do that. There's no way. Lamanchas are funny looking. They have no ears. Yeah, that's what we had, Wild. We had all Lamanchas at one time. And I remember bringing home the first La Mancha. It was a baby. It was so cute. And Barrett's like, what is wrong with it? And I was like, nothing. Isn't it so cute? And he's like, no, it looks like something just munched its ears off. I laughed so hard. But we ended up getting like full-blooded. This was like in the beginning of my homesteading journey. We ended up getting full-blooded La Manchas, and they were nothing but problems, you guys. I was on the phone with the vet most of the time that's the only time I ever needed a vet was with those La Mancha goats. They were so susceptible to everything, and I swear it's because they were full-blooded. I don't know. But we dealt with worms, we dealt with bottleneck. I mean, there was just so many things that we went through with the La Mancha goats. I said I'd never have goats again. It was horrible. That's all I did was spend money on medicine and vets and trying to heal them from whatever element they had. Yeah, and one of I don't care if the goats have horns or not. It wasn't like a big deal. But when we got one goat, her name was Brie, and she was a baby when we got her. And the owner of her, she was full registered and everything. When we got her from the owner, they had burnt her horns off. And I watched the videos on YouTube of people doing horn burning at home and stuff like that, dehorning. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's no way I'm not doing that. That's, in my opinion, cruel. And the owners had done Breeze, though, before I had bought hers. And when she was getting older and bigger, they didn't do it right. They didn't burn it down far enough or something. Well, her horns started growing back, and because they were burnt, they were growing like all wonky and crooked, and they were growing into her skull. It was horrible. So I had to take her to a vet a couple of towns away to get her horns reburned. And of course, I was in the room the whole process of this happening, and it was horrible. She screamed, she cried. It was one of the worst experiences. I would never do a dehorning of a goat, in my opinion, or a cow or anything like that. It was traumatic. I felt so bad. I cried for her. Hey, good morning, Moonlight. Good to see you. I had a goat like that to chew on me. Brian's laughing, screaming rabbits. Animal control here, but not at this farm. The goat's ears froze off trying to take his goats away for having no ears. Oh my gosh, really? Checking in. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you are okay. My job as the kid was holding the bag of skins after Dad dispatched the rabbits. Brian, I love it when my food tries to eat me first. The bunny sound was bad. Yeah. I didn't even know they made sound at that time. Hey, Annie, good to see you. Good morning, afternoon, whatever time it is there. Yeah, and then, oh my goodness, after canning season, when everything cools off, I'll have to go over to my girlfriend's. It's usually once every 2 years. I'll go to my girlfriend's, and she's got tons of chickens and ducks to butcher. So it'll probably be a 2-day process. I'll have to go over there. I don't have to, but I will go over there and help her process chickens, dispatch chickens, all that fun stuff. It's 9:30 a.m. here. And that's a tiring job. Super tiring. Thankfully, we both have invested in chicken pluckers, so that makes it a bit easier. So we can get through the chickens a lot faster. I think the most time consuming is gutting them, though. And then the ducks. Y'all, I hate doing ducks. Their pin feathers are horrible. And we've tried so many different techniques and ways of doing the ducks, dipping them in wax. Well, that's a joke. I would never do that again. There's a lot of wives' tales about butchering ducks on a full moon. If you butcher a duck on a full moon and then feather them, it's supposed to make the pin feathers easier to come out. I don't believe that one either. Oh, thank you so much. Brian just gifted a membership. To Watt Life. Awesome. Thank you, Brian. Watt Life. Welcome to my membership. Oh, I was going to say earlier, too, I don't know even if I got through the sentence or not, but we're going to be having a members live meeting here soon in the probably this next week or so. And we're going to go over merch again, some changes and things like that. So stay tuned. It'll probably be a pop-up live. Like I said, I don't know exactly when I'll schedule it for, but that will be for members only. Brian says you're welcome, Jess. Brian says stay safe, Moonlight. Firefly stiff and hurting. Super moon tonight. Huh?
Moonlight on her?
Yeah, she's on. Barrett's been worried about you too, Moonlight.
You watch that video I sent you?
No, I forgot. I'll watch it when I get off the live. How many members do I have? Oh my goodness, not just me, but we have a bunch. It's the most that I've ever had. Let me go check to make sure I get the number right. Oh, that's not what I want. Hold on. Oh, it doesn't tell me. Okay. 86 members, you guys. 86. Isn't that insane? That is the most I've ever had. And we are, for revenue, since I'm in here, we're already in here, I'm $5 away from my goal on revenue. So that's super exciting. So I'm basically hitting all the marks on the channel right now that I set out goals to hit. So super excited. kind of scary because that means next month when I go to write out my goals, they'll have to be a little higher, you know? So that's a little scary. Moody said, thank you, Barrett. So far, okay. It just made landfall. It ended up being a category 4. Wow. Hey, South Florida DCL. Good to see you. A blue supermoon at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes. Babe says, hope you're keeping safe, South Florida. Prayers for all down there, Wild says. Ooh, the silicone thing I got for the air fryer seems to work great, Jess. Awesome. Did you pick that up on Amazon, Brian? I can't remember if you told me or not. I'll have to check it out for sure. Brian sending prayers to everyone in Florida. I will send it, Jess. Okay. Oh my goodness. 13 minutes, y'all. 13 minutes left on the canner. Woo-hoo. And I can start pulling jars out. In my area, it's windy, no rain. You put some tater tots in it. What all have you cooked so far, Brian? Just curious. Tater tots, and you did an egg roll the last time we talked. You done anything else yet? They've got paper liner also. Oh, thank you, Annie. She says, put your thumbs up for Sweet Jess. Yes, please.
Annie with a gun.
Please hit the thumbs up and share me out. I'd appreciate it. She's got hearts. Annie with the hearts. Where'd you get gun from? Oh.
You get the shirt on.
Want it all?
You're dehydrated.
You don't want dehydrated coffee? It made them so crispy. I bet they were good, huh? We did chicken wings last night. Actually, I had Barrett do the chicken wings because I was so tired. And I just did the kale smoothie and the palmini noodles. We did Alfredo palmini noodles. Mom made a tater tot. I can't say that. Mom makes a tater tot casserole. I used to make tater tot casserole. They're so good. Oh. Can't have it keto style now though. So
Liver and onions tonight.
I'm eating leftovers.
Oh, you ain't some liver.
Mm-mm.
Gizzard.
I'll do gizzards. I ain't doing no liver. We hate our air fryer, really? Yes, you need to try the chicken. I like doing the homemade chicken nuggets in there because that makes them really crispy too. I'm behind for horns. Headgate and wire will cut them off instead. Yeah, I've seen that technique too. But I ain't trying it. Brian's laughing. Babes is laughing. Annie's laughing at you about your liver and onions. If you send me the link, I can show you live for a few minutes. Okay. Give me a second, Mooney. Okay, you guys, this link is just for Mooney, so please don't click on it. You'll be sitting behind the stage and I won't let you up. It's for Mooney only. Oh shoot, I fell asleep. Now I need more coffee. Cookie, welcome back. At least somebody's getting some sleep around here. Mooney says it's getting worse. No. Just waiting on Mooney to pop up so I can light her on so she can show us what's going on. Brian says, stay safe, Moonlight. I put the link in the chat for you, Mooney. Woo, I heard her. Hopefully she'll have some good reception. Oh, wow. Babe, do you want to see
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can get closer to the computer if you want.
That's the wind that you're hearing. It's picking up now.
Wow.
We lost power about 6 o'clock, I guess.
And you're still
But it comes in gusts, like it's, yeah. Oh yeah, we'll be for a while. They're not going to let them out on the roads yet. See now it gets real quiet.
Yeah.
And there's nothing. And everything's still, well, kind of still. And then it just comes in really quick. But when they come in now, they're pretty intense.
How far are you away from this storm?
And I can hear it in the distance. I can hear the wind coming.
Barrett wants to know how far you're from the storm.
An hour inland.
Yeah, we can
I think it went into Steenahatchee, which is where we go scalloping. So that's about an hour northwest of me. But I'm getting, when you're on the right side of the storm, which I am, those are the most intense winds. So we're getting the bands, you know?
Yeah. Brian would like to know if you got a lot of rain.
No, it's raining now, but it's not too bad for a hurricane. Now here comes another gust.
When Barrett was researching it last night, the storm and everything, he said that the winds were supposed to be 100 miles per hour.
Yeah, even inland. Georgia's going to get it. Carolinas are going to get it.
Wow.
It sounds worse inside than it does outside because there's a copper roof here. So
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh my goodness, it's just terrible out there. And then I walked out and it's just really intense winds. Now the rain is coming harder. I can see it now. It's coming through the pine trees.
Firefly asks you to turn your
Yeah, here
phone.
comes another. Ah, here comes another gust.
Firefly
What was
asks
that?
Firefly asks you to turn your phone sideways so we get a big picture instead of the up and down picture.
Sideways?
Yeah.
Okay. Does that work better? Is that better?
Not really, because now it's upside down.
Yeah, now it's raining. Now that he asked that, now it's downpouring. It just started. It wasn't before. Oh. Oh yeah, here comes some good rain.
Wild says, be careful, everyone. Babes, Annie says the panhandle is getting it bad.
Yeah. But I think my RV is okay. It's way over there in the trees, back behind those trees. And I think I still see whiteness. I think it's okay. My car's fine.
Yeah, that's how I was
I try
worried
not to park near any big trees.
I was worried about your RV and the horses.
Yeah, let me peek on the horses. Yeah, they're way over there in the pasture. They're eating. They're okay. They were pacing earlier. Now they're occupied.
Annie says, keep safe, girl.
I am. I'm at my sister's house. So, which is on the property. So,
Firefly says, turn your phone back the other way.
okay. Yes, ma'am. Right on it. Anything for you. There we go.
Cookie says you
And
have
then
to
now,
have.
now the rain is stopped.
Wow, that was quick. Cookie says you have to have auto rotation on your phone for it to work.
Okay. So,
Wow.
wait, hang on to my phone or this is gonna blow away. How do I do that?
I don't know.
Kites out.
Hmm.
Vera said, do you got the kites out?
No, no kites. I just want it to go away. Like, hurry up, get on out of here. Just scoot along.
The best thing to do about
I just
that, leave Florida.
Yeah.
Did you hear him, Mooney?
Huh?
Barrett said the best thing to do
No.
that is leave Florida.
Leave Florida? No, never. I love Florida.
Did you take?
I would have been out there 2 minutes when the storm came in.
What do you say?
He said he would have left 2 minutes knowing this. 2 minutes after knowing the storm was coming in.
Never go back.
I know. I'm wondering, there's all these little jokes going around about all the people that moved down here, and it's been a horrible summer of extreme heat, and now these storms, and they're probably like, yeah, I'll take a winter storm any day now over this stuff.
Did Did you take your Benadryl last night?
I did. I took Benadryl and I took 2 glasses of wine and I slept through the night, never heard a thing. And then Chelsea's at the gym and she texts me at 5:30. I'm like, oh. She goes, what are you doing? And I said, I'm sleeping. I want to sleep through it. I'm just checking on you. It looks like it's hitting you right now. I'm like, well, okay, well, I'm sure it is.
Wild is saying hi to the horses. Brian says, I'm glad you're
Yeah,
okay.
I was worried about. Oh yeah, I'm fine. These are good houses. They're my brother-in-law actually built this one, so it's sturdy.
Good.
Oh, here comes some more rain and some more gusts. Oops. Sound like a tree branch. Here it comes.
Wow.
Sorry, squeaky. Ooh. Oh yeah, there's a good one. Ah. Wow.
Hold on, it's not a moody. Don't blow away.
I don't think the camera does it justice because it's like crazy. Oh my God. That was crazy. Ah. Oh my God.
Firefly wants to know if you're going swimming.
No. I am a little wet though. I have from the rain blowing the wind underneath this shelter here. I have a jacket on, but
Brian says he can hear the wind.
oh, here comes another one. Yep, here comes another one. Well, the horses are getting a good cleaning at least. Ours getting a good bath. So when the power went out on Monday, I think that was a good thing because a tree fell and it was just a really small storm. It was just our normal afternoon storms. So then the power went out and the power company came out here, cut the tree, and then they put the power back on. That was probably good because we would have probably lost power yesterday when this started if that didn't happen on Monday. And if we lost power when this started yesterday, the power company wouldn't come out here in this because they hunker down until it passes.
Yeah.
So it was probably a good thing Monday night that happened when it did because we had power all through the night until 6 a.m. this morning. Because that would have for sure happened last night. So I'm kind of glad now that did happen.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at that rain.
Wow.
Yeah. Those are all pine trees across there, those tall, tall trees. That's all pine trees that they will, the neighbors will probably cut down and harvest,
Yeah.
But that whole entire field is pine trees.
Wow.
Our property here is most oaks. But those were planted on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, they're tilting a little bit. I don't know if you can even see that, how they're leaning.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're getting a good band now. This is a good one. Yep.
Wild says, I don't know, -30 Celsius and tiny hard snow pellets hitting your face, freezing wind on your face. I don't know. I might just take a hurricane, maybe. She says it's a hard
Yeah,
call.
I don't like the winter either. Oh, wow. It's really coming down now. Yeah, the winter is not my thing. Woo!
Firefly says she'd be
All right,
sick.
I think we're in it. Yeah, this is good. This is a good one right now.
Do you hear me, Mooney?
No.
Firefly.
Hang on, hang on. Okay.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Firefly said she'd be
Firefly,
out.
what?
She'd be out sitting in it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow, the wind. Holy. Oh, wow. All right, this is a hurricane. We're in it. Oh my goodness. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Wind?
Yeah, we can hear it.
All that whiteness in front of the pines over there is the wind blowing the rain. Oh, wow. Okay, well, this is the worst it's been. Oh, shit. Oh, I can't see them. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Woo! Look at the trees up there. That's it. Those are oaks right there. Live oaks.
Firefly wants to know, is it
Hair
hot
is wet.
out there?
Huh?
Firefly
No,
wants
it's
to
nice
know.
and cool.
Okay. Brian says, hold on, Moody.
I know, it's really, really bad. Wow, look, the sun's trying to peek out. That is so bizarre. It just got light. I wish I can figure out my settings to rotate this. And just like that, that band is over. Let me look at the horses. Oh, they're still eating.
They're not even bothered.
Yeah. Oh, here it comes again. Oh,
Oh my God.
wow. Ah! All right, put my hood on. My hair's wet. Okay. I may have to go in because it's getting really strong.
All right. Well,
It's really
be
picking up.
safe and know we're all with you in spirit and you're loved.
All right, guys, I think I'm going to go in.
All right.
Are you guys still there?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello. I think she lost our sound. All right. Prayers to Mooney. Wow. And everybody else in Florida. That's crazy.
That's just the outside where she's at.
I know. Brian says, thanks for showing us. All right, you guys. The canner is finished. I've been letting it cool down a little bit. So I'm going to take these dogs out. No roller skating there, Mooney. All right, we got tomato juice, you guys. Ah, dang it. One of my jars just tilted over. It's because I had that flour sack cloth attached. Come on. There we go. Here's our tomato juice. So pretty. See if I can get this one to stand back up so I can grab a hold of it. Oh, there we go. I didn't even need that. So we got 3 quarts tomato juice. Come on. And that is it for canning this morning. Thank goodness. Thank you, Brian. All right, you guys, that's it for this morning. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me in the kitchen with Wake Up with Jess on Keto Homestead with Jess. I want y'all to send out prayers to Mooney and all of our friends in Florida and the surrounding states that may be affected by the hurricane. And of course, over to Peanut Peppers in Louisiana. Send prayers out to Louisiana as their state is on fire. And until next time, you guys, remember you're not alone. You're loved. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.